Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to another reading of the Elder Scrolls. Today we're going to be reading the 36 Lessons of Vivec, Sermon 8. And presently, Nova, and Vivec were within sight of the capital. Wait, have we just jumped a bunch? No, Nova was helping Vivec, remember? Oh, yeah, right. And presently, Nova and Vivec were within sight of the capital in the four corners of the House of Troubles, knew that it was not time to contest them. The caravan musicians made a great song of entrance, and the elven gates of the morning hold were thrown wide. Ariam was accompanied by her husband's state, a flickering image that was channeled to her ever-changing female need. What? Around her were the Shouts, a guild now forgotten, who carried with them the whims of the people. For the Velothi then were still mostly good at heart. The Shouts were the counsellors of Ariam and the country, though they sometimes quarrelled and needed Set to bring them into usefulness. Ariam approached Nerevar, who was by now adorned with the flags of House Indriel. He gifted her with the Sikragum of the Netchman's wife and the egg of Vivec inside. What? You just can't get over this part. The flickering image that was channeled to her ever-changing female need. So her husband just changes to suit her need. I like that. I want a wife like that. Ariam said to the Nerevar, Set, who is Azura, has revealed that war is come, and that the Horror that shall deliver us will approach with a solution walking at his side. Nerevar said, I've travelled out of my way to... Nerevar's basically you, so... I've travelled out of my way to warn you of the deceit of your enemies, the Dwemer, but I have learned much on the journey, and have changed my mind. This Netchman's wife you see at my side is a sword and a symbol, and there is prophecy inside. It tells me that, like it, we must for a while be like he is, and, as a people, cloaked in our former enemies, and to use their machines without shame. Really? Okay. At which Vivec spoke aloud. Moethia, who is you, who wore the skin of Trinmiak to cleanse the faults of Veloth, my queen, and so it shall be again. This is the walking way of the glorious. Set appeared out of a cloud of iron vapour, and his minions made their blood a chair. Gross. He sat beside Ariam, and looked on the rebirth of mastery. Vivec said to them, his triune, My rituals and ordeals and all the rhymes within use no other motive than the revelation of my skin. Ariam said, I am a Seti a Vec, which I guess means Amalexia and Sothasi and Vivec. Because I am is Amalexia, Seti, yeah. And A is just and, I guess. Sure. Wait, is that no, this is still her talking. Right, you're right. We are delivered and made whole. The diamond of the Black Hands is uncovered. Set said, Wherever he treads, there is invisible scripture. To which the Shouts were silent in sudden reading. Vivec then reached out from the egg, all his limbs and features merging with the sacramentum of his mother, gilled and blended in the arts of the star-wounded East, under water, and in fire, and in metal, and in ash, 6 times the wise, and he became the union of male and female, the magic hermaphrodite, the martial axiom, the sex death of language. What the fuck does that mean? The sex death of language and unique in all the middle world. He said, Let us now guide the hands of the Horror in war and its aftermath, for we go different and in thunder. This is our destiny. The ending of the words is Alzame. So, according to this, Vivec was a little tiny star thing with no points inside of essentially a robot, cyborg thing. Then he merged with the robot thing, so he's both male and female. What on earth is the sex death of language? I don't know, and my guide does not tell me anything about the sex death of language. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, well. That was the 36 Lessons of Vivec, Sermon 8. There's been another reading of the Elder Scrolls, but for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.